I wonder if I need to tell them. I'm going to be right back.
Sweet. Pretty crazy. Any electricity, so they played the officials kept the time on their watches, like nothing was working, no clocks, nothing. I think with new theme, everybody in bell bottoms.
All right, the verdict was no mention.
Todd Kellen.
All right. Man, that is tough. That is tough. It's a bad look. Inside the Gallagher Center. My name is Todd Kellen, joined once again by Carson Harper. And Carson, we have two teams that have both lost 2 games in a row. For Niagara, their season ends this weekend. But for the Bobcats, they're trying to right the ship as they head to Atlanta.
Year long, and for Quinnipiac, 7-3 after losses. Can you right the ship, as you said, heading into the tournament?
Let's talk standings. They are so important here heading into the final weekend as we bring them up for you. There you see the Bobcats, 11-7, entering the final weekend. A half game behind Marist in 4th place. Then you see a logjam, 3 teams with 8 wins, 14. Let's turn our attention now to our Toshiba players to watch. Carson, we've got Will Short, number 32, under the spotlight.
Had a strong game against Quinnipiac 20 days ago. His last game against Ryder, a career-high 18 points.
Appreciate you spending part of your Friday night with us, the final MAC weekend of the regular season. Purple Eagles in the home whites. It is the primary navy blue road unis for Quinnipiac. 6:55 Quinnipiac win. It was a last-second 3 from Grant Randall to break the heart of the Purple Eagles. Will Short, who tried to reverse that one in, spin it home under the rack, unable to do so. Monroe flips the back pen.
Just that right shoulder goes into the body.
That was a close call. I wasn't sure which way that was going to go. Juwan Williams said a block. Here's Zimmerman, a deep 3 on the way. That one off the iron, no good. Sabino the rebound with the basketball. As Carson said at the top, a double-double when these teams met in Hamden. Walters, back pass Hawk, throw it onto the block. Will going to work against Weiwei, the lefty. Tries to create. Oh, incredible. JoJo. Now to Williams, Landon Williams, another lefty for the Purple Eagles. Throw it on the block, one lefty to another. Will Short spins on Weiwei, now goes back the other way, keeping that pivot foot. Soft little hook, oh, it rimmed out. All 40 minutes, then rebound and go. And what he's saying there, defensive rebound so they can get out and run. They want a game in the 70s. Can't do it if you don't rebound the basketball, as Grant Randall during practice. The Bobcats sideline says does not impact his play. That free throw is going to be no good. Rebound to KT. Kabea Shabangu is checked in for the Purple Eagles. But first time we see Amari with the band. He knows he's not going to get a ton of minutes, but the minutes he gets, he has earned. You're absolutely right. First one on the floor, energy plays, and a quick release that would make Dan Marino blush, and he knocks down the free throw because it is lightning quick. Sometimes I ask him, I'm like, how long is the ball in your hands? Like, how do you set it up? He said, I don't know. I'm just used to getting rid of the basketball quickly, and it paid off there. How about a 4-point play, and we are deadlocked at 6?
Just a little too much use, and an almost allows you to appreciate a Sim Jones. We already saw him developing that dunk attempt, just cutting through the defense, but it's something that Monroe's going to look to improve upon.
Over 4 assists a game for Sim Jones, really the quarterback for Coach Pecora. So he has really taken nicely to that role. Prudhomme with a.
We talk about Niagara forcing Quinnipiac to shoot the ball from beyond the arc. 1 for 8 to start this game.
Prudhomme misfired. Rebound, battling for it was KT. Riley steals it away. 3-on-2.
At Niagara University.
At Quinnipiac University, we know success doesn't just happen. What began with 11 students nearly a century ago has grown into a world-renowned institution with 9 schools on
the tail of the tape. And Carson, we talked about it. Niagara wants a game in the 60s. The Bobcats, the number 2 scoring team in the conference, they want it in the 70s. So I think the first line, the top line, is the most important. Our broadcast here. Folks, stick with us at the intermission. Our Milk for Life halftime report will come your way. Have all the first half, the pertinent numbers, part of our Toshiba Stats, the official office technology provider of Niagara University. Also, some first half highlights. Johnny's staff feverishly putting some highlights together. And we'll take a look at the all-important out-of-town scoreboard on a big Friday night in the MAC. Sim Jones with the basketball. 100 seconds left here in first half action. Final regular season weekend for the Purple Eagles. It is the end of their season on Sunday against Merrimack. Quinnipiac's quarterback is Sim Jones. His pass, that one goes into the backcourt and an over and back violation. Zimmerman was the first to touch it. A contested grasp of the basketball with Vitsa lurking.
I think that's something you have to do if you're a Zimmerman. You don't want Zonke to get the ball and have a whole lot of real estate to roam.
Absolutely right. He ran right in front of us. Carson could see the wheels turning. Very nicely done. Reggie Prudhomme. Now Davica pulls up a 2 on the way. Off glass, had to rattle around. He hit the rim, but it counts anyway. He's got a dozen.
Well, heading into this game, he'd scored double-digit points in 7 of his last 10.
But we'll see. It's just a spot where I've seen GP do this, not necessarily calling a timeout at this instant, but the first thing I did, which is dangerous, was do some math. So, no, very strong mathematically. Let's just go with that. So I just think they're going to try and get a 2-for-1. Purple Eagles on the floor. Quinnipiac still huddling, and the team that called Eagles Will Short at the free throw line. A chance for a 3-point play to tie it up. A second and a half remaining. Will just 2 for 5 on Sunday. Heel the rim, rebound Amari Monroe. Counted if it goes, it does not. 20 minutes in the books. And as good as round 1 was between these two teams, this one has been awfully entertaining as well. Bobcats 32, Purple Eagles 31. When we come back, our Milk for Life halftime report right here on ESPN+. About our halftime stats brought to you by Toshiba. Carson, you know, they are the official office technology provider of Niagara University. Most important, of course, is the top line, the score. I look at in first half, 6 offensive rebounds for the Bobcats. Purple Eagles have 7, so Niagara winning that stat. Second chance points, 7 points for Niagara to 6 points for the Bobcats. Another stat, we mentioned the Will Short and Vitsa Zonke, Drew Larson, they were all awfully good offensively for Niagara.
And on the other side for Quinnipiac, it was kind of a slow start as the Purple Eagles were setting the tone early. Beat Sasaki. What else can you say? It's really starting to pay off at the bucket.
That was great ball movement by the Purple Eagles. They whipped it down low, and Will Short able to get it. You know, second in the conference in steals. Amari Monroe doing it at both ends. Defense turning to offense, but there's
Zimmerman. We saw in the game one, as you take a look at Gael's nice three being made there. He was 3 for 12 and 0 for 5 from the floor right now, but that has been headed up by Monroe and Jones.
In Connecticut, Fairfield an early 11-point lead with the Siena Saints in town. Ryder trying to win 2 straight. Iona 5 points better. St. Peter's laying it on the Jaspers of at the standings. This was entering play here tonight. If we have a chance to put those back up, and we do. There you see Merrimack, nothing to play for. They know precisely when they are playing. They don't know who yet. One as well. Asim Jones has 11.
Great play by Zimmerman, just getting Walters to bite just that extra step, set up that open three. It's good offensive.
Of basketball, the Bobcats up by 3. Nearly an electrifying, bring you out of your seats dunk by Short. Could not get it over the cylinder. JoJo has it left wing.
For Niagara, just 4 players have gotten on the stat sheet in the points department. For Quinnipiac, 7 out of the 10 players have found the nylon.
Sabino, little wiggle with the Marianum.
Today we're talking March Madness. Open your textbooks. Vicky, something wrong?
I just learned this new dance online, but I got nowhere to show it off.
I knew the perfect place to show your flow.
2-6. It's a very talented team. 11-7 in conference play as we open it up today. The Purple Eagles 4-14.
I think for Coach Precoria, he kind of mentioned to you they play
right sleeve, a little extra padding on the right elbow. JoJo, 3 attempts, now 2 for 2. How about the young man? 43 for 48 to the minute from the line, nearing 90%. Ty Turnage in as Asim Jones sits down.
And you can see the discomfort, and this is coming from personal experience. Trying to do anything, I mean, I did it with the baseball, but with your throwing or shooting arm, that elbow is so difficult getting the.
Cabella with the basketball, now to Hawk, 10 to shoot. Griffith around a couple of screens, turns the corner. Up top, Reggie, a 3 for the lead, good! Reggie Prudhomme, his first bucket, shoots Niagara back in front.
Right now we're seeing Griffith really facilitate and feel the floor so
good, and we have a lane violation. The lane violation is on Grant Randall. Now the Bobcats pleading their case that they thought Sabino went in early. Jawan Williams having, that is a long distance argument he's making. Free throw good by Hawkins. So, who knows if that 1 point will matter, but Hawkins makes it a 58-53 game. Around a screen set by Short. Alley-oop, slam dunk again. Will Short has 16. Take your pick for the Village Bake Shop sweet play of the game. Rack 'em all, maybe.
I tell you, he's got the
no good. Dalmau the rebound. But Reggie saw the defender leak up towards him. Knew Will Short was going through the back door, and he finished.
RPO's coming to basketball, Todd.
Exactly right. Exactly right. Prudhomme being held. Bradwell free throw good by Zimmerman. He does have 8. Halfway to his average of 16 a game. It's a Bobcats team that averages 75 points a game. Think back, it took 2.5 minutes for us to have any points here today. Reggie with
classes that take your learning to new heights, and professors who inspire you to achieve at the highest level. So come find your people, find your passion.
Eagles timeout, leaving Niagara with just 1 timeout remaining. The Bobcats with a 6-point lead. They have 2 timeouts left. Folks, don't forget, stay tuned for our Brickyard Pub and Barbecue post-game show. If you're looking to have an event catered, do it. Again, we weren't sure about DD for Todd ending in DD. We're not sure about that one. I don't know if the fans would say, yeah, it's that older guy across the way.
Mike Tirico's buddy, you know.
Exactly. And a touch foul there against Hawkins. But for Niagara, it is their 5th team foul, so not a terrible development in the event that Niagara has to resort to late fouls and putting the Bobcats on the line. We want to get them in that bonus. Directing traffic, knowing that he liked his matchup. He said, you know what, Jaden Zimmerman, JZ they call him, take off to the other side of the floor and take the Purple Eagle defender with you. Great move, and he's able to finish. There you see Coach Paulus drawing something up.
Yeah, but in Jones, I know he transferred in this season, but he's got great.
That was a tough three. They did allow Vitsa. He did shake free. They got rid of the shot early enough in the clock to allow for something like this. But that one was offline from the release. Post-game show. We're really working up a hunger.
I tell you, I mean, it is a season ticket member appreciation day. And not only do you give him a little bit free basketball, but you give him something to get excited.
Tim Jones with the basketball. Niagara goes man-to-man defense. McKnight with it now. Short recovers, knocks it away. Oh, saved it before it went out of bounds. Boy, good thing you have the length that Will Short does.
It's pretty big because it gives your team the opportunity. Let's get some early points here, try to settle this place down, get back up on the lead, get back in the driver's seat. And as for Niagara, that's a big block there from Will Short because you want to keep that energy up. You want to keep the ball rolling here.
That was incredible, and he saved it before it went out of bounds. So for the Bobcats, looking over their game notes, this their first game of bonus basketball. Jones back the other way. 2 turnage, his 3. That one no good. Rebound battled for. Hawkins has it. Prudhomme and Randall were all tied up. Bobcats sideline just waiting for into the front court. Inside of 2 minutes. Just a 3-2 score here in overtime. Short. Didn't get in and out, no good. Vitsa puts it on the deck. He's looking to go, and it's stolen by Jones. Asim Jones had his eye on that basketball. Blocking foul on Niagara. Oh, the Purple. 58.1 seconds left. How about Reggie Prudhomme? Absolutely the spark here the last few minutes. If the defense doesn't come up and free up an alley-oop to Will Short, he is making that line of scrimmage decision that we talked about. And Prudhomme has been nailing those shots from just about